Alright, so my name is Shukri Janagawe. I live here in Garowe, Somalia. I'm from Canada. I've lived in Garowe for a year. I'm an entrepreneur, an artist, and an educator. Currently, I teach at the local university. I manage my online business here. And also, I continue with creating my art that I've actually been inspired to continue creating and sell while I've been here in Somalia.
Of course.
Okay, so what I would advise, for me, initially when I came here, I had no expectations. I was advised, my brother was like, so you don't have any expectations. Don't carry, what you had back in Canada. Don't think you're gonna have the same experience there. You'll have a lot of luxuries in Garowe, the same things that you'll find in the West as well, but just expect things to be different. So for me, I've moved around a lot. I've learned to adjust in different communities, different environments. So with that, I was able to adjust to the life here. And for someone who is e-commerce entrepreneur, it is very isolating. One of my biggest goals was to improve my Somali speaking abilities. It's definitely improved, but I think because most of my time is spent by myself on my computer, it's quite limiting in regards to my social interactions. So my advice to anyone who if they are an entrepreneur themselves, if they're an e-commerce entrepreneur, I would say definitely find people who are also interested in the same things as you. Like, it's very easy to set up a time with someone just to get some work done. It's a way for you to also socialize. But what I would advise anyone who's interested in coming here is to be very open-minded, to know that it's different than what you've previously experienced, but be optimistic. Be optimistic. Somalia is a wonderful place. It has a lot of wonderful people and a lot of good opportunities for you to improve yourself. I've seen a lot of people that come to Somalia and they don't get involved with their communities. They stay home. They think that there's nothing to do. They think that people are reserved or don't like them or whatever it is. But if you're not interacting with the community and the people around you, it's going to be very isolating for you. So my suggestion is for anybody who is coming to Somalia, it would be to have a support system. If you know some people that are already here, connect with them. If you see any organizations or any entities that you would like to volunteer with, reach out to them. Don't seclude yourself. You just have to accept the fact that you may not have the strongest Somali speaking abilities, but you're gonna have to force yourself to speak, to communicate, and to continue exploring. Yeah, so I think that especially when it comes to young people, a lot of people think you're forced to come here, but that's not the case. There's a lot of people who come with their degrees, that come with their education and want to actually help their people. And I think the sentiment for a lot of the people that live here in Somalia is that the diaspora that are coming, they're here to corrupt and to steal jobs. So there's that sentiment that exists, but from what I see for the most part is the people that are coming back are actually wanting to improve the conditions of their people. They're coming back working at NGOs. A lot of them are applying for the jobs before they come here. And of course you see a lot of people that are coming and opening up businesses, and these are the businesses that everyone enjoys going to. These are the restaurants that everyone enjoys going to. So I think when it comes to acceptance, it's don't seek acceptance. You should not be seeking acceptance from anybody. Be who you are. Don't change that. The most that you may have to change is maybe the way you dress. Just be a little bit, realistic. We have to be aware that we're in a different society. So if you dress a little bit different, maybe just be a little bit more conservative, but it shouldn't alter your style. It shouldn't change who you are. But if you're a very reserved person, you might not enjoy Somalia. So just try and be more outgoing. Don't try and be so defensive. Kaftan is a serious thing. It's a normal thing. You gotta get over it. You gotta laugh at yourself. If we're gonna call you Dakan Alice, don't be offended. Call him Jug. You gotta give it back. So it's just take everything in stride. You know, like take everything in stride. Yeah, I have a serious schedule. When I am teaching, currently I'm off, but when I am teaching, my schedule is very regimented. Where my sister gets upset with me sometimes. She's like, can you not? Can you ignore your schedule and can we just go out? So for me, I try to at least get out with some friends for coffee or dinner at least twice a week. Or I go over to see family or go over to a friend's house at least, you know, once or twice a week I have to, you know, socialize. So for the most part there's that, and there's also exercise. Exercise is very important to me. Garowe has such beautiful mountains, and I really advocate more people to actually take those hikes, go on those nice walks, and enjoy that nice fresh air. So the hikes are also socializing for me because I go with friends. So it's a great way to get connected with nature and a great way to catch up with your friends.